Good morning, everybody. Today we're taking a look at the game between Team Empire and Team Secret for the Dota 2 Pit League Season 3. We skipped past the picking because I don't have time for that today, I'm sorry. I was gonna skip past this pause. Now, this is a game that looked pretty interesting, but the main reason why I actually picked this one is I haven't seen sniping competitive yet. I just somehow haven't seen it. I know that he's popular, right? Like, but I just somehow have never watched a game with sniper in it. There's no good reason for it. I just really wanted to, though. So that's what we're doing today. I picked a game from the Dota pit, and you know, saw sniper, and it seemed pretty interesting. So that's basically the plan right here. And we're just gonna see what our TC is up to today. That seems like a plan, doesn't it? So yeah, let's go and quickly go through the picks. We got a Clockwork on the offlane for Team Empire, Vengeful with a Slaughter and Lion, and Shadow Fiend currently just sitting at the bottom. It's actually an interesting lineup. They're going for a little bit of a minus armor thing. You can tell we got a Shadow Fiend with, of course, the Aura, Vengeful Spirit with the Wave of Terror, which is an amazing ability, and Slaughter, obviously, also minus armor. So 3 heroes that apply minus armor to the enemy team. That's actually really interesting. On the other side, though, we got a Dazzle, who, of course, applies a lot of bonus armor to his team. So I wonder if that was actually to counter that kind of strategy. We've got Batrider in the offlane. We're gonna have the Brewmaster up at the top, protected by the Rubik. Sniper gonna be chilling in the mid with Puppy on that Dazzle. Now it seems that we also have the lanes now coming out from Empire, so Shadow Fiend will take the mid. Lion currently still roaming around the mid. I wonder if he's gonna stay around. I wouldn't actually be too surprised considering that Puppy actually is staying in the mid. So, you know, we're gonna see how this one goes down. Now, we already got a lot of pressure coming out from our dear little Lion. Aloha Dance. You know, he's going in, he's applying pressure, he's looking to kind of keep our TC away, but it's difficult against a sniper. Shrapnel deals a lot of damage, and on top of that, it got barely any mana cost, or I guess it doesn't really have a cooldown. I mean, it works based on charges, you can just freely spam it, honestly. So it's difficult to actually go up in a one-on-one against a sniper, and I always say this, and I firmly believe it, by the way. I think sniper in a one-on-one scenario, one-on-one mid, 90% of the time it comes down to sheer luck who wins that lane. Though, Arteezy's going in deep. Oh, he's gonna take the kill on Resolution. Maybe not. Oh, nice shrapnel. That's gonna keep him in vision, and down he goes. That's unfortunate. I really wonder why he actually went down this route. You know, it kind of locks you down. You don't have many ways you can take, many routes you can use to escape. While if he walks down here, he can actually just go dodge into the trees or dodge around these trees. Like, there's a lot more he can do. So I feel like it was a little bit of a misplay from Resolution. But hey, also we had another kill come out. Actually, who was that? Wait, no, that's wrong. Ah, there we go. Slaughter manages to snatch a kill on the Batrider. I'm guessing that wasn't too exciting. Now, Sniper's already winning this mid lane, seeing as he got a kill. That's, of course, really bad for Empire, because Shadow Fiend is the kind of hero... Look, I read a guide a long time ago. Right, a long time ago. This guide is totally not up to date, because nothing in the game is the same anymore. But it was a Shadow Fiend guide, and there's one thing that stuck to me in that guide, and I think it's actually like a really just nice line of thinking to have in mind while playing Shadow Fiend. Now, you're better off with Shadow Fiend having a 0-0-0 score than you would be with like 9-3, right? Why? Because you really want those souls to be going on. You really want to be able to, you know, just farm up constantly, because that's what this hero's really good at. And the fact that he's getting locked down in the mid is actually not that great for Empire. And oh, Arteezy's going for it again. The second shrapnel coming out. He does not have a third one. He might not even need it. One more hit cleans out that kill. And Arteezy's just dominating that Shadow Fiend. Honestly, that's not even close. Meantime, we also lost the Clockwork up at the top. He's now back in the lane. So this is all going into Secret's favor. They are being really aggressive, and they're just overwhelming Empire at the moment. Now, at the same time, the top farmer in the game is actually the Slaughter, which is surprising. You would think that it would be the, you know, the Sniper, considering he's destroying his opponent. And actually, even the Shadow Fiend has more last hits than the Sniper. That's of course the strength of the Shadow Fiend. Even if you lock him down, right, he's still gonna hit hard early on. Like, he's still, like, once he gets a few souls going, that hero just hits really hard, and he's gonna hit hard forever. Sniper, you know, he's got the issue of, I believe Sniper has the lowest attack damage in the game. Base damage. Might that be true? He's definitely on the list. Like, it's Sniper, Shadow Fiend, Techies. No, Techies has the lowest, but nobody cares about Techies. It doesn't count. Not a viable hero, so whatever. Oh well. Oh, we got a gank coming into the mid. The smoke is gonna pop line. He does have a hex, but is he quick enough? Oh, that's not gonna connect. The wave of terror hits. Oh! Arteezy gonna turn it around. Batrailer coming in. Shrapnel on the Vengeful Spirit. She's dropping low. She's dying quickly. And she will be the one that actually falls in that encounter. Well, that is unfortunate for Empire. They just keep getting overwhelmed. Anything they try just doesn't work out. Honestly, right now, I feel like they just need to relax and hope that the Slaughter can carry them. Now, Slaughter is a scary motherfucker. And what's scary about Slaughter is that he just can really roam early on. Right? He can fight. There are some carries that can't fight. Right? Let's say a Medusa. Medusa, well, she can join the fights, right? But she's not gonna be, like, a deciding factor. She's not gonna be the one that charges in and is just like, okay, I'm ready, let's do this. At least not early on. Even later on in the game, that's not entirely her playstyle. She's more the kind of hero that runs into the fight really slowly and then is like, yo, I'm gonna push your tower. I mean, you can fight me if you want to, but that's okay if you don't. Like, I'm gonna be pushing. Like, that's kind of her attitude. Now, Slaughter is not like that at all. Slaughter doesn't give a shit. Slaughter is going in, and Slaughter is gonna fight on his terms whenever he feels like it, and you can't really stop him from doing so. Because he's gonna grab himself a Blink Dagger, he's gonna grab himself a BKB, and he's gonna be jumping people left and right. And I think actually that's what Empire needs right now, right? Like, to be able to turn this around, which, you know, I keep making this look so bad, but it's actually not that awful, right? But to kind of bounce back at a... What in the living hell? Arteezy, you need to chill. He got another kill on the Shadow Fiend. Holy shit. Arteezy, you need to chill. God, he's destroying that guy in the mid lane. Maxing out the Shrapnel. Gotta keep that in mind next time I play Sniper. You know. Actually, that used to be the strongest build for a while now. It's just that everybody that plays Sniper is lazy, including everybody. No, seriously. Come on, be honest with me. If you play Sniper, the only reason why you're maxing Headshot and Take Aim is not because you think it's better than Shrapnel. It's because you're a lazy motherfucker and you don't feel like actually casting abilities with Sniper. Ugh. How dare I even think that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was evil of me. In the meantime, we got a bit of a pull stack shenanigans situation going on right now. Yoki, not too happy about that. Always wanna fly, also around. And they're actually gonna get just destroyed, I think. S4 charging in, they are slowed down. The lift up. Split used, just to not get affected by the power cogs. And he's actually gonna lift up the Vengeful Spirit. Hoping to set up another kill later. She's gonna come down. Boulder flies. She has a few stacks on her, and that's already gonna be good enough. Sai actually in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna be fine though. Dazzler keeps him alive. That's 2 more kills in Secret's favor. I know this is really starting to look bad, right? Now, honestly, Slaughter is still overwhelming in farm. Right? He's having complete free farm. He's about to get his Blink Dagger. Arteezy! You need to stop! Holy shit, he's gonna die right here, probably. No, he's not. Nah, he might. One hit. Another. Nope. Nope. A lower dance didn't commit. I really should have gone in right there. And, oh, well, you know. I probably pressed the wrong button right here. Oh! Not gonna be enough, and Arteezy actually dies. You know, everybody's just being super fucking greedy right now. No, well. That's actually really big. That kill is worth a lot. As you can tell right here, it's like a 700 change. That's a lot at 7 minutes into the game, right? Arteezy is worth a ton of money. If you take a look at net worth, he's actually not that high up. Nope. Disregard everything I ever say. Slaughter got himself a Blink Dagger. He's not moving into the jungle, which I think is odd. I don't know. If there are creeps down here, you should probably kill those. So Silent now got a Spling Dagger, and this is really where it gets interesting. Again, Slardar can be really aggressive early on. He can't just go in and start beating up people left and right. And at this moment in the game, Slardar is the most powerful hero on the map, as long as Brewmaster does not have Split, right? Split overpowers Slardar, Split overpowers everybody, whatever. But apart from that, Slardar's gonna be able to destroy really anything. Like, he doesn't care, because he gets a free jump. Once you have that amplified damage on you, once he just starts hitting on you, well, that sounded wrong, but once he starts hitting you, he's just gonna be able to overwhelm you. Oh, talking about overwhelming, that's 4 heroes in the mid, and Silent gonna be the one to take the fall on that one. Oh, you know, I was a little greedy. Now S4 charging into the mid. He wants that tower, and it's dropping. It's dropping quickly. I think they're gonna be able to take this one. And you know, mostly, there's just no defense coming out from Empire. It's risky, right? Like, with Slardar being dead, your strongest hero, it's just not gonna work out that well. Split is also ready, so I wonder if they're gonna be looking to make use of that, or... Actually, wow, they're being really aggressive. The jump from the Batrider, he wants this. Shot on the Vengeful Spirit. She's gonna drop. There might even be pressure on the tier 2. S4. Yeah, he wants this one. Oh, maybe not. The creep wave is coming in, and they're just gonna fall back and defend their own buildings. Honestly, taking that tier 2 right now, there's not much of a reason to do that. You want to take tier 1s early in the game, right? You don't want tier 1s to stay alive forever, because if you kill a tier 1, you give them glyph back. So that might just be awful for your team. Oh, the stun! It hits! Oh my god, at the very last bit of range. And down goes Arteezy. Puppy not able to get off that shallow grave. Doesn't have the slow, but Batrider instead has more than enough slows. Honestly, he's fine. And he's not gonna commit to it though. They're not gonna go for that. Silent! Looking to turn it around, gets the amplified damage on Psy. But he doesn't want to risk going up against that creep wave. That right there may seem like a little bit of a weird play. But think about it, right? Dazzle is around. There's a creep wave surrounding you. That Shadow Wave, level 3, right? 6 targets, 120 damage each. That's 720 damage right there. If he has amplified damage active, he's gonna drop. Like, he just doesn't want to risk that. So he's just gonna fall back and play it safe. That kill's not worth that much anyway. Always wanna fly, wants this one though. Cast the Wave of Terror. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to get it. Brewmaster now has enough money for his Spling Dagger. He's in a little bit of an awkward position where he doesn't want to get rid of any of his items. But he's gonna sell a magic one. He's going for Vladimir's. Right, good old Vladimir's, a Soul Curious build. If you play Brewmaster, this is really what you should be using. It's just the most powerful. You give your team so much armor. The Earth Panda retains all auras. So you get to have the Vladimir's effect. You get to have the Soul Curious effect. Which is just immensely powerful, especially considering you're going up against that kind of pseudo minus armor lineup, right? With the Slardar, Vengeful Spirit, and the Shadow Fiend. Talking about the Shadow Fiend, how is he doing? He died a few times, and actually he might die another time right here, dropping low already. Dazzle coming in, keeping Kuroki alive. Kuroki wants to kill on the Shadow Fiend. He does have a raise. Does not get it though. 9 HP on the Shadow Fiend. He's going to be able to get out of there just fine. Arteezy fighting it out with Yoki on that. On the Clockwork, gets a kill on the Vengeful Spirit and takes down the Clockwork as well. Double kill coming out. Puppy now getting chased down by Silent. Misses the crush. Not gonna be enough to actually get him. Wait, no, that is actually enough to get him out of there. Silent gonna get picked off. Triple kill for Arteezy. Puppy makes it out alive. Huge plays coming out from Secret. Or actually, I would say that there's where a lot of small plays coming out from Team Empire. A small play, Parrot was quite proud of that one. Big play, Osaurus, hiding in shame somewhere else. It's just, that wasn't great, let me be completely honest with you. Now, Arteezy's just working on a BKB. I like that actually, I think that's really nice. He's just playing it safe, you know, if he gets locked down, he's gonna die, frankly. And right now, he actually deals more than enough damage. Right, he's doing fine on damage. You can see him just wrecking everybody. So I think he's mostly relying on his spells to carry him through this at the moment. And I wouldn't be surprised to see something a little bit more aggressive come out once he's done here. Right, maybe a Mask of Madness, maybe Lightnings, maybe... Actually, Manta Star wouldn't be too aggressive. I would like to see a Manta Star though. I think Manta Star is very powerful against Slardar as you get to push off the ultimate. But you know, Gonna see what he picks up. He's just doing so well. His last hit score isn't actually that amazing. It's 53 at 13 minutes. It's okay, right? It's just not amazing. But what is amazing is his score. He's 8-2, which is ridiculous. Now, actually, let's take a look at that. We got S4 currently sitting at 5-0. That's also quite silly. And, you know, their secret is 18-4 ahead. I think it's safe to say that now they're... Yeah, they are doing more than just well. They're doing pretty fantastic. Now, Silent is still scary, but I think the issue here is actually that he hasn't been farming, right? He did what I described earlier, right? He went for the early plays. He wanted to start helping his team. He wanted to be aggressive and get something done. It just didn't work. It just wasn't enough. Clockwork in the meantime goes down. Brewmaster and Batrider take the share on that one. And S4 just being a little bit of a cunt. There's no point to that. That's just him being annoying. I mean, he's gonna respawn at the Earth Panda anyway. Kuroki, meantime, picked off by Stalin. They might be looking to turn this around. I don't think they can, though. They don't have the lasso. They just used it on a Clockwork, so... A little bit of an unfortunate turn of events. But that's just the Rubik. I mean, that's not really that important now, is it? He's actually one of the least farmed heroes on the map. Of course, the least farmed hero on the map being the Vengeful Spirit, which is always gonna be the case, because Vengeful Spirit is just poor motherfucker. Oh, another kill on the Dazzle. That's actually looking pretty solid right now. I think they are looking to get this aggression started. Now, Silent needs a BKB, right? There's no question about this. There's no other option. He is gonna get a BKB right here. If he doesn't, he's bad at this game. Considering he's playing for Team Empire, I assume he's not bad at this game, so he will get a BKB. Now, you know what? I like Casual Magic Wand. That's okay. I'm fine with that. But I think the next big item he's gonna grab is a BKB. Casual Magic Wand is actually really nice, I think, because Slala tends to run out of mana. But he's one of those heroes where it's just like, the issue is not that he has high mana cost spells. The issue is that he doesn't have shit for mana. So getting a Magic Stick on those kind of heroes is always amazing, because Magic Stick just gives you a raw amount of mana to work with, and it's really solid. And appears Ogre Club. So it's gonna be the BKB. Surprising precisely nobody. Other items, I don't think we've got anything new or interesting. Shadow Fiend, you should be looking at a BKB too. Going for a mecha first. Already got it actually. I like that. I think the mecha is fine this game. He wants to tank up. He wants to be able to fight. Seeing as Secret is being very aggressive. So I think the mecha is fine. And if you take a look at his entire item set, it's very much orientated towards fighting, right? He got himself some nice cheap stats in terms of the Ring of Aquila. Got himself a Magic Wand. And of course the bottle, because he went mid. So he's looking to be prepared. And I like that. Now, I also think that he needs a BKB as well. I think everybody in this game needs a BKB. Everybody. Talking about BKBs, LTZ has his done. S4 got his Blink Dagger, Vladimir, and we got the Batrider with TP Boots and Blink Dagger. Now, TP Boots and Batrider is a cute little gimmick, I think. I'm not too sure that I like it all that much. I don't think it's bad, it's just so expensive. But the idea there, of course, is that you want to be quick. And actually talking about quick, jump coming out from Silent. Bursting down Sai, but it's not enough. The Shadow Grave is keeping him alive. He's going to be dragged on top of the cliff. And now he's actually stuck there. He can't do anything. He's going to TP out. But no, TP is cancelled. Slaughter is stuck. He can't move, he can't do anything. Sai's playing with his soul at the moment. Silent has a few stacks on him himself. Now, always on the fly next in line. Puppy gonna beat him up, take him down. In the background, seems that S4 was actually the only one to die other than the Vengeful Spirit so far. And did the Sun actually manage to TP out? No, he managed to blink out. Ah, okay, fantastic. Well, that was actually a bit of a problem there with Sai being so low in HP that while he wanted to go in, he just couldn't. And, yeah. So, interesting fight, actually. That worked out in favor of Empire, which surprises me by a whole lot. I did not expect to see that. I thought Secret was just gonna overwhelm them, but no, that fight was actually really good for Empire. They got a kill on S4, who is the second most farmed hero on the map. And they only lost the Vengeful Spirit for it. And they prevented Roshan. That was actually fantastic. And, you know, the closer the Slaughter gets to the BKB, I think the better Empire is looking. Because once the Slaughter reaches that point, he's gonna be really powerful again. Right now, he's falling off a little. He's not, you know, the biggest of threats. He's scary, don't get me wrong, but he's not insanely scary. Actually, talking about insanely scary. Oh, Shadowfiend. He might actually be fine right here. Slaughter stunning here. Stunning up S4. Meantime, in the background, we got Yoki. He jumped in on something. Gonna get taken out as a result of that. In the meantime, you have just Batrider trying to lasso somebody, not able to do it. Oh, actually going for Silent. He grabs him. Do they have anything else they can go for, though? Stun coming out from Kuroki. Beautiful. He stole the Impale, and that's gonna be a kill on the Slaughter. Secret just being very aggressive. Oh, it's easy. It's now gonna be looking to push down that top tower. And mid tower, I'm sorry. It's dropping quickly. A lower dance, jumping it. Not gonna be able to get anything done. He's gonna drain S4's mana. I actually like that play. Brewmaster needs mana. He really does. So, you know. That's fine that he takes that away. Not gonna matter though, the tower goes down. And Secret is just continuing to, you know, push ahead. They are looking to finish this game early. They're not interested in any of the Empire's shenanigans. And as you can see, while that right there is actually, well, it's interesting. But it's just they just keep pushing ahead. Right, ever so slowly, they keep getting ahead and more ahead and more ahead and more ahead. Oh. Hook shot on a creep. A little bit unfortunate right there. Slaughter gets a big stun though. Kuroki taken down. Actually, no, not yet, not yet. But the Dazzle was fingered by the line. Line also finishes up the Rubik, and it's going to be 2 kills in favor of Empire. Now they're looking to take down Roshan. Of course, they got an amazing team for that. Right. They've Slaughter with the minus armor, Vengeful Spirit with the minus armor. And Shadowfiend, who now also got the presence of the Dark Lord. So this is going to be a quick Roshan kill. And I don't think that Secret can do a whole lot about it. Batrider maybe looking to steal it. Oh, he goes in, gets trapped, and gets taken down. That play didn't work out at all. Luckily not the biggest of deals. I mean, Batrider is worth a decent amount, right? But I think that's one of those cases where if it had worked, it would have been so good that the attempt and the failure is worth it. Right? You can't justify that. And because sometimes risks don't pay out, right? Sometimes you take a risk, then afterwards you're like, fuck. Because on every single time, like, everybody always looks at the big risk, high reward plays that actually work out. And people always look so cool doing those. It's just like, oh my god, you just solo killed the entire team with Enigma by jumping in. You got the E on them, you managed to catch all of them in the black hole with your Aghanims, refreshed it both again, and now they're all dead. Holy shit, that is the dream right there. And believe me, for every time that happens, there are 1,000 times where it doesn't happen, because the person just got stunned and killed. So yeah, that's basically my point. Anyway, out easy. Getting targeted down at the top lane, activates the BKB to cancel out the buff from the Slaughter, who actually had it turned around on by the Rubik. Yeah. Amplified damage being ridiculous as per usually. A lower dance coming in. He does not have a finger. Not needed though. Shadowfiend takes care of that. Kuroki taken on by the Clockwork. S4, he's still in the split. He's gonna be unsplitting in a second though. Batrider coming in. Drags away the line. Shadowfiend casts his ultimate just for good measure. I don't really see actually what that is gonna do. And I think Shadowfiend should cast this regen right now. Because he needs mana. There he goes. Also 2 for 2, Rubik and Sniper for Slaughter and Vengeful Spirit. I don't actually know who came out ahead in that one. I would say that it's actually Empire. But it's so difficult to tell these days. Because there's so much math going into every single bit of gold gained from kill. A lower dance gonna get taken down right here. Does not have a finger. He does not really have a whole lot he can do. Resolution. Looking for a side. Shadow Grave gonna keep him alive though, and he might be the one to drop instead. Silent gets the amplified damage on the Brewmaster. One hit takes him down, quite a junk. And the Shadowfiend gonna be able to walk out scot-free. Slaughter, he's looking for some more kills. Oh, the shot, and it's enough. Down goes the Shadowfiend. Resurrection in a second. Kuroki looking for the lift up already. Actually, he has the Impale again. Up goes the Shadowfiend now and picked off with the Fate Bolt. Yoki, maybe next in line, shoots a missile just for good measure. But I don't think that's gonna be enough to get anything done. Rubik takes that one as well. Kuroki, reminiscent of his carry days, looking for some additional money. I like it though. You know what? I really don't mind it when supports take kills. I think actually they should. I really think they should take the kills. Because you gotta think about it this way, right? The carry is farming. The supports are not farming. So who's gonna have more money and who needs the kills more? Alright, that's pretty obvious. Right? I mean, seriously, that is pretty obvious. Also, let's skip through that pause. But the supports, they already struggle so much, right? You can at least give them a bunch of kills. Meantime, Batrider, murdered in the mid lane. Silent. And Silent doesn't know no chill. No, he doesn't know chill at all. And the crush, there he goes. Takes down a bunch of creeps. Now working on the big BKB. And this is looking pretty good for Secret still. I mean, the sniper is just such a huge issue. He's not working on the Manta stat. I like the Manta stat again. I think it's just nice to have another way of getting rid of the Slaughter amplified damage. You don't want to always BKB whenever you get amplified damage, right? Like sometimes that's just a bad play. Because you're just like, ah shit, right. I might need this later. Because there's still a Lion and a Shadow Fiend and a Clockwork and a Venge on the enemy team. Like pretty much the entire team is what I need the BKB for, so I don't want to waste it if I just get amplified damaged. But I also don't want to be amplified damaged, because that's just terrible. So having the Manta Star to be able to push that off, and you know, it's just an all-around good item on Sniper. You know, I think that's a really nice play. Meantime, top tower getting fortified. They're looking to deny this one. Oh, Silent takes that kill already. That's not good. The deny comes out. Spore takes it. And Lower Dance jumps in with the Blink Dagger. Kuroki gonna take the 4. Split coming out in the background. I don't know if that's actually gonna work out for them. That's 2 versus 4? 5 even? I don't know. Shadow Fiend is up in the air. I think we're just gonna see S4 run away. Puppy taken down in the meantime. Yeah, S4 should just get out. Oh, actually the Blink at the last second. Nice play. Stunned up though. Amplified damage coming out. A Lower Dance. He does have a Hex, but I don't think he wants to commit to this. Swap on Arteezy. He does have the BKB activated. Always want to fly next in line. He gets stunned up, gets cocked though. And he might actually drop. Oh, the finger. Shadow Fiend ultimate on top of it, just for no good reason at all, other than spite, I assume. Which actually, that's a good reason. I accept that. Sorry. Oh man. Well, that's really big for Empire actually. That was a huge fight. Take 4 kills. 5 even actually. Sai died. That's a team wipe. Only lost the Vengeful Spirit. Looking for this one. They want to take this tower right now. Oh, Lower Dance jumping in. Misses the stun. He's gonna pay for it. And that's gonna end the push. That's it. Ooh, let me be completely honest. I'm not happy with the way this Lion is playing. I think he's just being far too aggressive. Okay, so Lion can really be used as 2 things, right? You can use him as the guy that jumps in and just immediately gets a Hex and a stun on something, right? And is your initiator. The problem with that playstyle is that Lion is not tanky at all, right? Lion is a super squishy hero. What is his strength gain? 1.7. It's pathetic, right? It's just not good. I guess saying it's pathetic is a little mean. It's not the worst in the world, but it definitely isn't the best in the world either. So, the issue I really have is that, you know, he goes in and he's gonna die, and then they don't get any great fingers, they don't get any great line stuns, because that's the other thing you can do with Line, right? You can just not use him. Come on, S4, you're a professional. I am allowed to do that. S4, really? Oh well. But you can also use him as a follow-up initiator, right? Let's say the Slaughter jumps in, or the Clockwork jumps in, and they get this stun. Line looks for the opportunity for the big line stun on 2 or 3 heroes. You can always get 2. You can always get 2, right? It's like with Sand King. You can always get 2 because it's a line. There are 2 points on a line. Right, that's what defines a line. A line is the connection between 2 points. So if you make the first hero you stun the first point, you can make the second hero you stun the second point. So you always get 2. You can always get 2 with a line stun. So the fact that, you know, he keeps going in first, and then just dies, I think it's a real shame, because he does have that great initiation. They got Slaughter, they got Vengeful Spirit even, actually. They do have Clockwork. Like, those heroes can jump in, draw all the attention towards them, and then he follows up, gets a hex on somebody important and stuns 2 or 3 people, fingers somebody that doesn't appreciate it. But he's just not doing that. He's just not getting that done because he's too aggressive. I'm hoping he slows it down a little, right? I can see why it's happening, right? He just feels like he needs to be the one that's going in. I get it, right? We all want to be the superhero, but frankly, you need to chill. You just need to chill. BKB on the Shadow Fiend now. I'm very happy about that. I think that's the right call. We got a Force Staff and Blade Mail on the Clockwork. This is a really interesting item build. Usually you see either, right? But both, I think, is a little weird. Because you hookshot in, right? And the Blade Mail is saying, okay, fuck it, we're gonna fight. Right? We are in this cage, let's do it. Let's cage match. That's what a Blade Mail is for, right? Because then you are very likely to actually win that cage match. The Force Staff is a very different mindset. The Force Staff is, I'm gonna hookshot in, cage somebody, and then just Force Staff myself out so they're trapped in the cage and can't really do anything. And I think that he's covering both bases. I think it's a little weird. I think it's a little unusual, but, you know, I can see it working. It's fine. Why not? It's just that he won't be able to use it at the same time, which... I think that you should be able to use all of your items at the same time, right? Get the benefit from them. But, you know, like the Blade Mail or Force Staff, they're gonna come in handy anyway. I'm guessing he just likes options. Meantime, Split, actually used for the Shadow Fiend down here. He's got his BKB active, and it's a long BKB. The Sniper, he wants to shoot him so bad, but the BKB is not running out, and Resolution is gonna be just fine right here. S4 is just fucking with them some more. You can really see that's what he's doing, right? Like, there's no purpose to that. He's just fucking with him. Just fucking with him. Oh, well. But yeah, you know, the Shadow Fiend is doing pretty well, actually. He's the... Wow, he actually took over as the main farmer. Like, he's got the highest net worth. I did not expect that. Well, a Shadow Fiend for you, though. Right, that hero is just really good at farming. Oh, Roshan. Well, they cancelled out the amplified damage. They're gonna recast it right now, but they don't want to risk fighting it. Batrider actually gonna jump Silent again, drag him on the cliff. Gonna keep him there. Yup, Silent is on the cliff, not gonna be able to get out of there because of the fire burning him. And Arteezy takes that kill. Now, Roshan is still amplified damage. Like, he's still got that going on. So, I don't know if Arteezy actually wants to take this. He got himself a Mask of Madness. Interesting item, very aggressive. Oh, S4 jumping in. He does not have a split, he just used it. This is not looking good for Secret, honestly. Kuroki, in the meantime, in the background. He's gonna be able to get out of there just fine, but S4, he's not gonna have the same luxury. He's dropping quickly. Trying to get, you know, his Blink Dagger ready. Not gonna happen. Arteezy sitting on a cliff, hoping to maybe get a kill on the Clockwork. Takes him down. Batrider next in line to swap. Actually, Vengeful Spirit on a cliff, swapped herself onto the cliff, and down she goes. You know, that fight actually worked out for Secret. I'm very surprised. That was very messy towards the end from Empire, and they paid the price. Now, actually, we got the Manta style done and a Mask of Madness on the Sniper. So he's just going baller. Right? He says, okay, you know what? I got my Manta style, I got my BKB. I did my duty defensively. I got everything I need. I got everything I could ever want. I'm just gonna build damage now, and that's what the Mask of Madness is for. And I like that build. I think that's actually really nice. We got Batrider. He's got himself a Force Staff and a Yule Scepter of Divinity, so he's just moving at insane movement speed, honestly. It's incredible. Should get a Mask of Madness. What he's not at, you know. Probably not a great idea. Dazzler, of course, he was just casually running around. I think it's interesting he's skilling stats over Poison Touch. I get why you would not like that ability, but I still think it's better than stats at the very least. I don't know. Rubik also got himself a Force Staff. I'm guessing he's working on a Blink Dagger. That's generally the kind of item you want on a Rubik. Oh, the drag coming out. He's looking for it, but not actually going to commit to anything. Sala, in the meantime, trying to turn it around. Gets the bash on Sai. Shadow Grave going to keep him alive there. Arteezy. He's currently double damaged. Oh, this is bad for Empire. He's just going to run away though. Actually not interested in fighting this at all. Resolution coming in with his new toy. Got himself a Scali. Both teams are still looking for Roshan. S4. His BKB wore out. He does have a split though. Casts the split immediately. Ready to go. I think it's interesting that he uses the split before even you know, jumping in, using the Q or anything like that. He just immediately splits, so he gets it off safely every single time. Silent, he wants a kill, but dives in far too deep. Kuroki stole the Shadow Fiend ultimate. And down goes the Vengeful Spirit. Resolution next in line. This fight is gonna be awful for Empire. Do they have a stun? No, actually they don't. Okay. Cheeky TP out, but it, you know, it worked, so who am I to judge it? Clockwork, however, not gonna be able to do the same. He will die right here. Deals a little bit of damage with the Blade Mail, but they're gonna take that kill. And I wouldn't be too surprised to see a Roshan now. This guy's already down to half HP, they can easily take him, and yes, that's indeed the plan. So Secret is gonna take the Roshan. I'm pretty sure they just slapped that on Arteezy. I don't know who else, honestly. Yeah, I think putting it on Arteezy is fine. I mean, that guy is very dangerous. And it's actually really nice on Sniper, because then you don't have to be so scared of getting caught. Like, you can just go in and hit something. It's just pretty good. I just saw this Ring of Aquila. That's actually interesting. What is he going for? Something on a career? No, just a TP. Actually, that is his TP. That's what he sold the Ring of Aquila for. Oh, somebody learned the lesson. TPs actually are important. I wonder what he's going for next. Probably a butterfly. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a butterfly. On the other side, Silent. He had that great start and he has been insignificant ever since. Well, he's got a BKB. He's working on this Orcuros, which is very powerful on that hero. Well, it's just very powerful in general. Shadow Fiend, as already mentioned, he got himself a Scotty. Decent amount of money saved up on top of it. I don't know what he's gonna go for next, actually. Like, likely some damage item, or maybe some hybrid, like a butterfly, right? But I don't know. Shadow Fiend is an interesting little fellow because he already deals a lot of damage. So it's just like, why do I even need a damage item? Let's just tank up forever. But then again, that also doesn't work out. It's just difficult. Lion already taken down, Split used. They're gonna storm the little Vengeful Spirit. Down she goes. That's 3 kills for Secret. They're just starting to overwhelm Empire. And honestly, we haven't taken a look at this for a while, but yeah. They actually were ahead for a little bit in terms of experience. Kudos to you for that, but right now this is going straight downhill. And it's looking worse than ever. Arteezy is just so scary right now. I think that's the main issue. It's just the sniper's out of control. He hits so hard. He hits so fucking hard. That tower. That's probably gonna drop. And of course, I wouldn't say that Arteezy is the main issue, actually. It's just that Secret is very good at working as a team, and everybody on their team is an issue. So you never know who exactly to jump. Like, you don't have a high priority target because they all are. Resolution, he's just gonna sit in the front. They don't want to commit to him because it's just gonna take too long to kill it. Right, he has so much HP, he's got a magic one, a BKB, a mecha. He's just not gonna die easily. And as a result, jumping him, you don't get the kill, and then you're in a bad position because you used a lot of cooldowns.
Someone took out the Radiant's courier.
Ooh, puppy. Losing a gem. That's unfortunate. That was actually really bad. Oh well. So Silent is still working on the Assault Cuirass. That's of course a really nice item on Starter. I mean, there's so many reasons for it, right? You like having the minus armor on top of your minus armor, because minus armor works well with more minus armor. I know that sounds so silly, but that's just how it is. Minus armor works well with more minus armor. And Assault Cuirass as a result is really good because you already have minus armor. Also additional attack speed, right? Higher chance to proc. Well, actually not higher chance to proc the bash, but you just attack more often, so you get more chances to proc the bash. So you know, it's always that. Oh, Daedalus. Oh, no butterfly. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, just some damage, right? Why not? Why not? Now he's a huge threat. Yeah, it's just insane, honestly. Do we have the Sakura stun? No, BKB actually on a Brewmaster. Yeah, we saw that a few times. I just thought he might have it anyway. Meantime, grab on the Shadow Fiend, but he just gets swapped out immediately. Always want to fly running into the opposite direction, trying to create a diversion. It's actually gonna work out just fine for him, because the Shadow Fiend is gonna be able to get out. And he's now working on the butterfly. He actually is. So I predicted that one right. Did I? I don't remember. I might have. But yeah, he's working on a butterfly. Now, he's really looking to finish this, right? The interesting thing about a butterfly is the butterfly is a lot more than the sum of its parts, right? Like, if you take all of the parts for the butterfly, you just get an item that is much worse than the actual butterfly. So the fact that he doesn't have it is actually really bad. Oh, Arteezy already dropping. He got fingered right away. Turning it around on Silent. Ah, this is really bad. He's got the big lifesteal, so he's gonna be able to heal up just fine. Yoki. Caught himself inside of his own cogs. And this is not looking good for Empire. This might actually just be it. Resolution. He's still doing pretty fine, but oh my god, he's dropping so quickly. Arteezy stunned up, I always want to fly, but that's not good enough. And our lower dance goes down. Always want to fly, trying to get away, but Sada bites back, looking to fight some more. Actually, Resolution lived. I did not expect Resolution to live through that. Now, the only one that died on Team Secret's side is actually the Rubik. But the fact that the Shadow Fiend managed to live is good enough to force Secret back for the time being. That's actually really fortunate for them. I thought he was dead, honestly. Huh. Well. That's pretty good. Now, Secret is doing a phenomenal job at keeping Arteezy alive. Right? You can see the backup. Like, this guy is just not dropping because his team is always surrounding him. And this is why I always say that I think that, like, playing carry is super easy. Because if you have, like, you need good supports to win the game. And playing a good support is far more difficult than playing a good carry. And this right here is why. Because Arteezy, let me be honest, like, there's just not that much he can. He's still a baby. He still needs to be carried. The supports still need to keep him alive. And they're doing a great job at that. Now, of course, if the supports keep him alive, then Arteezy gets to take over the game. But come on, what is more impressive, right? The fact that Arteezy somehow manages to get a few kills here or there. With that Puppy and Kuroki keep protecting that motherfucker like nothing I have ever seen before. I mean, seriously. It's just great support play coming out from Secret. Batrider almost got himself a Shiva's Guard, so that's actually really nice. That's a nice item. It slows everybody down. Shiva's Guard reduces attack speed by 40. Did you know that? 40. Let me repeat that. 40. 4-0. Yeah, it's silly. I don't know. Blew my mind when I first learned about that. It's 40. That's actually really important. Slaughter. I think he bought back in that last fight. CF buyback. No, it's on cooldown. So yeah, he did buy back. Oh, that's pretty bad for Team Empire. He doesn't have his Assault Cura stun. It just seemed like this guy, he got himself his Blink Dagger, and ever since then he just hasn't made any progress. That was very unfortunate. And now Resolution isn't the top farm in the game anymore. Oh my god. Haste on Sai. Actually, Sai might just die. Oh, I don't know, for the time being he's still alive, I guess. Grabs Silent, not enough. He goes down. Arteezy trapped inside of the power cogs. He's just fighting him his way out of there though. And gets jumped by Silent. Actually, that's 3 down for Secret. Poppy turns it around on Silent though. Slaughter goes down. Slaughter drops. S4. Next in line maybe, but buyback coming out from Arteezy. He's looking for this one. Shoots the Clockwork. Gonna go for a lower dance. Down he goes. Gets a nice little crit. Resolution next in line. Do they have a stun? They actually don't. Puppy, this is why you skill the Q. You know, if you had that, I think that's the second time the Shadow Fiend got away because you didn't skill that ability. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh well. That's 3 heroes down for Empire. It's gonna be a barracks. At least one. RT is already going to the bottom. He knows no chill. He's not interested in your bullshit. He's just interested in those buildings. Bottom tower goes down. Barracks next in line. Oh, Batrotter grabs Resolution and... Oh, it's easy. Just going for it. The swap on the Shadow Fiend. So he's gonna be alive for a little while longer, but... The Barracks won't. Barracks won't be alive for any longer at all. Hook shot on the creeps. Yoki, he wants this one. BKB used just to protect RTZ from the Blade Mail. Down goes the Clockwork. Meantime, S4 protected by the Dazzle yet again. Just gonna cast the split. Down goes Resolution. And there goes the game. Shadow Fiend buys back immediately. They aren't done yet. They don't want to give up, but let me be honest. She's just not gonna be able to do it, man. Just not gonna be able to do it. Silent, he's looking for it. He's greedy. He's hungry. But there's nothing he can get. A billion blink daggers are gonna keep us S4 safe. And actually, if Silent commits to this, he might just get turned around on. It just goes to farm some creeps, but oh, if only he knew how close he is to death. Oh well. So he might actually get us a Sword Cuirass until the next fight. He's looking really close. So that's nice. That's actually really nice. I mean, having that is important.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Radiant's top tower's hurting. I saw Cuirass done on the Brewmaster. Batrotter, we already know about that. Blink Dagger actually on Puppy, I like that. Blink Dagger also on Kuroki, so some incredibly agile supports. And Sniper got himself an MKB, because why not? Clockwork, nothing new in the Vengeful. We got Lifesteal now coming out on the Shadow Fiend, so... He's just going with a more tanky route. Line, got himself nothing new. Other than Death? Yes, he's got himself Death. Well, you know. Kind of gotta expect them to have a gem at this point. I don't really see much of an excuse for that one, honestly. Salon. Next in line. Actually, it's gonna be the Clockwork first. Down he goes. Puppy takes that one. Arteezy. He's actually dropping, but there we go with the Shadow Grave again. And Resolution will be the one to actually go down. Even force stabbing Arteezy out of there just to make sure he doesn't accidentally get picked off. Down goes the Vengeful Spirit. That's a team wipe. Shadow Fiend is dead for 100 seconds. And there we go with the GG. That was really well played from Secret. That was actually amazing. Gotta give you that. That was really well done. And Secret takes it over Team Empire. They put up a nice fight, I think. I'm definitely gonna give them that, but yeah, you know, like they fought back, but then it just went downhill from there, and poor little Team Empire couldn't handle it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.